5 movements to 0. Musicians gotta stick together. So I've been playing like, I play a little bit, but I just play not much.
Yeah, I don't want to put there right now because people trip over it. This cable mount is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful that here's a little stage. We just need a, place to hide all this stuff. If I put it behind, it eats up a lot of the stage footprint. As normally, this is down here. So a little bit of extra space on the stage.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, no, I don't run the sound here.
Oh, awesome.
Although actually my 2010s, they don't get along with this space very well.
Pretty, keeps to herself.
I get too much bounce back from the piano mic.
She's
And it just seems to be more trouble to use a dull lower powered mic like the 58 beta.
Yeah, how about your cat? Oh, I love black cats.
Yeah, they work
Oh,
fine.
what happened?
I'm glad we've got a match
Have
set.
separation.
Normally, we've got a match set. This is
Come down there and get better. So they're
I
like,
think that's
oh,
just
take
a
it off.
58.
So that was
Feels
next
like
one.
58. Looks like a 58.
I mean,
It's a
like,
58.
You're actually
Just
saving
a
the
blank.
saving his life.
What?
Just a plain.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
just a
pretty
58.
okay?
Yeah, he's great.
Great.
I mean,
Good.
All right, Dave Eisner, where'd you go?
What'd you get up to?
Good things, great things. I guess so. Fantastic things.
Yeah. It's,
My sister had a black cat at one point.
What did
Like, or twin,
recording, doing.
before she moved
Full
to
hazmat suit thing.
The full hazmat suit.
Full hazmat suit. You've heard a couple of the songs. One of the
I live in
songs I played.
You don't mean literally
You like it?
hazmat suit?
Yeah,
Oh,
are you?
gotcha.
But I could. I might be, that might be, that might be.
I'm thinking of moving here though.
Awesome.
Like to sing
The
myself.
woman that I was talking to.
Only's great for families, but not great for people who are single.
Who I was dating, who was
Oh.
had a lot of full hazmat suit in her life because she worked with weaponized anthrax. But, that was a long time ago for you.
Is that what you were dating? She
That's what I was dating, and that's what she was doing.
She's
Yeah,
doing
that's
weaponized.
like-
That's
Hi.
great.
Nice.
Nice.
Good, how are you?
Fine.
Are you performing?
Yes.
What do you sing or play?
Usually I sing soul and R&B, but it's gonna be a little different.
It's gonna be kind of.
Yes,
Kind of a pop, yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be.
gonna be art.
What's your name?
My performance name is Acacia Grace.
Acacia Grace.
I'm a recording artist, so you can follow me on Spotify.
That's your real name?
No, my name is Valencia.
That's pretty.
Thank you.
So what should I call you tonight?
Are you the featured
Because you're
artist?
performing.
Superwoman.
Superwoman.
No.
I actually know somebody in Acacia because I did a songwriting showcase with this person back in December.
Mhm.
I'm doing another songwriting showcase at One Indeed on February on the 25th.
Oh.
Yeah, Superwoman would be confusing as a
So be
super
there.
No.
town.
I used to say be there, be square. But this is kind of like a joke. Have you heard of saying be there, be square?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just a joke.
So you guys have ukes?
I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't have a uke.
You play guitar?
Guitar, piano, bass, drums, harmonica, ukulele. I play
Okay.
everything. The whole shebang.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't play like saxophone or tuba. No.
But flute
No.
and oboe.
Well,
No, I
you
wish.
play the important instruments. I'm still trying to get the hang of
I'm actually part of a country blues rock.
the guitar.
I'm actually part of a duo right now.
What I can do, C, D, E, G.
Are you in a band?
No.
Are you interested in being in a band or something like that?
As a singer?
Yeah, or anything.
Oh, what's the genre?
Blues rock.
Blues and rock? I can do blues. I don't know if I'm a rock girl. The only rock I like really listen to is Nickelback.
That counts. Do you like the Beatles or no that? Like,
You're doing an Eagles song, right?
Oh, we are. Oh, yeah. Well, not tonight, but we are doing that.
You guys are a duo?
song.
Yes,
what do you play?
guitar.
What's your name?
Dave. You see 20. So I put pop and rock normally, but I've been around for many years.
Do you play bass as well?
You play bass.
We're looking for a bass player and a drummer. Both players.
Where do you play? Are you in
We
DC?
practice usually at my parents' house in
DC.
Sandy Spring, but I'm thinking about moving to Takoma Park soon, and we're looking for a neutral place to practice called The Shed. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's
Where
in-
is it at?
Riverdale.
Mm-mm.
It's, Debbie and I checked it out. It was like really fucking cool. It was the best experience of my life. I told my music partner, okay, I feel like I'm in music heaven right now.
Where at?
The Shed. It's in Riverdale. It's like you can like do lessons there. You can have host jams.
I don't know what they're
I was approached by someone.
It's really cool. Seriously, you should try it out. If you wanna like, find like.
Silver Spring area?
It's like I'm
Riverdale,
thinking
yeah.
about going down 410 or something. To
You,
get to
you
Riverdale.
know what I'm talking about basically?
Yeah,
That's towards College Park, right?
I
Nope.
believe so.
sort of. But not
It's like up the
Dave
border
Eisner on
between,
sound.
like, Montgomery County.
Dave Eisner on sound.
But yeah, we do blues rock like originals.
You have
Also-
Instagram?
No,
You
but
don't?
I do have YouTube.
Okay.
I do have a SoundCloud.
Okay.
My YouTube name is Ethan Mendick is my real name.
What is it?
Ethan Mendick. I have a funny name.
Mendick.
M-E-N-D-I-C-K-I.
Okay. So exactly how it sounds.
My
That's
ex,
better than a woman.
my ex used to make fun of my name.
Mm,
I'm like, don't make fun of my name, you psychopath.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
It's memorable.
Mendick, yeah.
It's in Riverdale Park, Maryland.
I hate my name.
Change it.
Maybe I will.
Yeah, and you don't even have to do it.
Maybe I'll change it to Nickelback.
Oh dear.
No, I'm just joking.
You are funny.
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Maybe I'll change it to Hinkle. Just kidding.
There aren't many of us around. I found the other Rob Hinkle.
There's another rock Hinkle?
Yeah, there is. There's plenty of Robert Hinkles, Hinkles. There's one down in Florida who's been fighting voter corruption, and he's a judge. And there's a Rob Hinkle in Asheville. Somebody said Asheville earlier. And I'm totally spacing on why that came up. But there's a Rob Hinkle who runs a venue called White Horse Black Mountain in Asheville, North Carolina. And he was not nearly as amazed at the fact that we were both Rob Hinkles as I was. He took it in stride and then ignored me, and that's okay. So I'm not quite sure where Dave... Oh, there he is. But I think it's time to get started with this here evening. My name is Rob. I think all of you know that. Makes it easy. Mr. Eisner, how are you doing back there? Good. Oh, you've assumed the position. Yes. Excellent. Well, welcome to here. We have a fabulous featured artist this evening. Dan Hovey of the Nighthawks is going to be here any second now, is what I hear. Closer to 8. So he will, be guestier than most guests. Do you know White Horse Black Mountain in Asheville?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the other Rob Hinkles that is out there. Yeah.
Are these musical rock Hinkles? Or?
No. There are all sorts of different Rob Hinkles. He's a venue owner, Rob Hinkle, and a music producer. Interesting, weird production history. But I found another Rob Hinkle, Hinkal, and he's a music photographer in Pittsburgh. It was awkward because initially he was a school photographer, and so all of a sudden I ran across the other Rob Hinkle Instagram, and it was all like middle school girls, and I was like very uncomfortable. But then he started photographing rock stars. He's a music photographer in Pittsburgh, and that's a lot easier. Well, what a strange, quiet night. Growing up in D.C., they never quite got along with me, and everyone had big, big dreams. The Beltway grew around us, it was a big ring concrete circus, and though I had the head for it, I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore, I just wish you all liked me here. Politics takes iron and a willingness to steal. The whole scene made a pass at me. I had the look, but not the feel. I'm too old to be a savior by 10 years plus some change. I guess I got the heart for it, but even this town thinks I'm strange. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore. I just wish you all like me here. So I've been racing off on interstates, even while I'm married to your streets. My fading sight, it's just a symptom. Heart, it ain't you. My failing vision is my disease, and I've been racing off on highways, even while I'm coming home tired to your streets. Well, my fading sight is just a symptom. Heart, it ain't you. I know it's me. Come in, come in. I'll stand still, I guess. I know it's me. But growing old in Baltimore ain't as romantic as it seemed. And all these kids on my lawn today have all got big, 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 big dreams. But the failed chains surround us. The failed schools confound us. I guess I just don't have the rage for you anymore. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore, so I think I'm leaving here. Thank you very much. So, I'm with a band called Iliami. Again, most of you all know that. Oh my God, there's just nothing for me to tell any of you anymore. It's very sad. I don't know you. I'm with a band called Iliami. Oh, this actually, yeah, it's convenient. You're both in a line. I don't know either of you. Oh shit, I don't know you either. Oh gosh, the triumvirate over there. See, you get up here and the light's in your eyes, Dave Eisner aims it correctly, and then you lose track of who's where. Jules Bland, nice of you to join us. You look like a houseplant right now. There's that beautiful silhouetting of your, oh my goodness, yes. Like, yeah, oh. He's so good. He's so good, but then you like the jokes. Try the green one, it's been guaranteed to lay your head the way you want it to. I know you're tired of fighting this fight. Well, set it down now, let it sleep. So good to seeing shades of gray again. I've never seen the reds that you've seen. You rub this into me most every day, but I miss crimson just the same. Try the red one, then you know it stays inside your head. It keeps you warm inside like alcohol. Yeah, I never understood that one all too well. It's a sort of a pill for the common man. There's enough in there to dull down the noise I fear. I think of everything as face. It ain't enough to get me through those rough spots, but I'm gonna take every pill that I can take. The games of Jersey walls, they got no sense of humor after all, playing games of guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna try and so straight, keep my eyes closed through it all. I step through the doors again, I have to my access for the world again. I am armed and armored, flannel toothed and guarded. I set my blade to earth so long years ago, and today it's a sin I know to penetrate, and I never stop to get his name. Well, there's enough in there to dull down the pain I feel for 3 long days at least. That's enough time for your standard resurrection. Whoever comes to fill your next prescription, they're gonna be a brand new man. No, I step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at range. These new bullet trains, I got what I got in my mind. Too much speed to get away. Well, I got one thing left, you know it's guaranteed again. Thank you. To let your blood rest in its tubes. It makes right biochemistry, it closes the mind's third eye, you'll see. It dries the juices from your head. Seeing with the mind's eye, it's got its price to pay. And closing it has a cost again. If that's not a cost that you think you can meet just quite yet, well, we'll meet again this time next week. No, I step in front of trains just to feel the pain of gravel as I step back at range. These new bullet trains, I got what I got in my mind, and too much speed to get away. Off the games of Jersey walls, they got no sense of humor after all, playing games of guardrails in the night. I can't think straight, so I'm just gonna try and soar straight, keep my eyes closed through it all. I gotta figure out endings. Well, Bev, you're up next with your fine Enya. And thank you so much for being here. I know it's a late night, but it's not so late that I think we do a 3-song night because we'd be here longer. Really long, quite long. I think it's the wrong choice. I'm doing my open mic math. I think I'm doing pretty good. Am I clear to hand this off to her? Excellent. This is actually going to be an all carbon fiber night. If you didn't bring a carbon fiber guitar, sorry, leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I got the gray guitar memo, so that was wonderful. Thank you.
Please welcome Beth.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I'm looking forward to the Easter takeover on the retail shelves tomorrow. We are living in a golden age, but we always have to turn the page. Another day, another chapter, not getting what I'm after. Reason for the rhyme, season for the time. We are living in a gilded age, a situation hard to gauge. Another year, another disaster. Life comes at me faster. Reason for the rhyme, the punishment fits the crime. I am living in a gilded cage. I channel all my rage through my vices and devices. All the world's a stage. Another chance to sit out this dance, but going with my mind. Thank you. Every day I wake up, I pray that God will be on my side. I pray for love and light and to let go of my ego and pride. And it's a dark night of the soul. It takes its toll till the light of day, when I can push my thoughts away. Sometimes when I wake up, I wish that I could curl up and die. I want to shed a tear, but I can't even have a good cry. And it's a dark night of the soul. It takes its toll till the light of day, when I can push my thoughts away. And it's a dark light of the soul. It takes its toll till the light of day, when I can push my thoughts away. Every day I wake up, I pray that God will be on my side. Thank you. You know what I'm going to ask. Is it all right if I remove this cable?
I have great faith that I pressed the right button. Yeah, no, it was rewarded. That faith was rewarded. So polite. Rev, did you have like punk rock in your spirit someplace?
I think so.
I think so too. That was very nice.
Oh, thank you.
I want to do that. I have a falsetto someplace where my cat attacks it, and I can't ever access it. I really wish I had a. Nope.
It's show and tell.
Oh.
Show and tell.
But you're gonna use this piano.
I am.
Okay.
Oh, really?
What's going on?
I was wondering about the future artist.
What do you mean? What's going on with him.
I don't see him here yet.
Yeah.
Is he coming later?
Oh,
He said twice.
Future artist?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Do I need to fling these out of the way at some point?
No,
Okay. Okay.
they're there for everyone to see.
Says he's some guitar
Show
player
and
from
tell.
Nighthawks.
My friends, ladies and gentlemen, centaurs and pollywogs, please welcome Brian Lee.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm doing show and tell tonight, and so this needlepoint inspired the first song I'm going to play. Before Dorinda and I got married, we would spend a lot of weekends going to estate sales and picking up a bunch of crap that when we combined our households, we went, oh, we can't do this anymore. But this hangs over my piano, and so it's only a quatrain, and so I got to the end of the quatrain, and I said, well, I'm gonna have to make up some more words. So that's what I did. How cruelly sweet are the echoes that start when memory plays an old tune on the harp. But memories fade like an old picture in a frame, left in the attic so long ago. No one remembers their name, but melodies play on. That's when the echoes start, and melody plays an old tune on the harp. This whole thing's shaking. But melodies play on. That's when the echoes start, and memory plays an old tune on the harp. Okay, so next show and tell is, this also hangs over my piano. This is my mother at the piano way back, I guess it was around the wartime, World War II time. And these are all her sisters and cousins, and they're around the piano, she's playing, and everybody's singing. And this is a song I wrote about her.
everyone loved Mary. She was my ma, she was hip in a square kind of way. She played in a jazz combo and couldn't improvise. She was hip in a square kind of way. She started in the typing pool, retired and executive. She was feminist in a June Cleaver kind of way. She turned me on a jelly roll and loved opera. She was hip in a square kind of way. She laughed at my dirty jokes and prayed for my soul. She was hip in a square kind of way.
So funny fun having a little visual part because I can zoom right onto it for the people who are tuned in online. Special shout out to Susie out there in Belleville, Illinois, and thanks for Erie, Pennsylvania being there, and all my friends back in Baltimore. You can say hi to Lacey Anthony while you're up here. Steve Cutts, come on up here. Oh, so tall.
Hope the battery will still be.
Oh, it is the usual thing. It's good to see you in person.
Thank you. And, there was some talk about Steve Carmody before. This is a Steve Carmody renovated Martin.
We had a guy playing on a Steve Carmody guitar last week.
Oh, and I guess that's how it came up. Yeah.
Hey, just play for me for a second. Steve Cutts.
Well, thank you. After a song that brought smiles to the face, this is not a song to bring the smile to the face. Trigger alert. This is about the end of life as we know it. It takes its scriptural foundation from a poem that maybe you were led through in high school English by T.S. Eliot, almost 100 years old now, that ends like this. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper. They tell us that the world began with one stupendous bang on a Tuesday in the middle of the void. Hot winds roared outward into what we now call space, with surround sound universe creating noise. But at the other end of time, maybe not so long from now, there's apt to be less drama. Here's the rumor: we're done with cataclysmic blasts. Quietness will mark the last, an apocalyptic, tender little murmur. But when the whimper will arrive, there's no way of knowing anyone's still alive. It'll be the cue for going. With one collective gasp, the last of us will pass, extinguished by the big whimper. Now 60 million years ago, a dinosaur looked up and watched a flaming asteroid come toward her. She shrugged her reptile shoulders and went on with chomping leaves. All at once there was a new world order. Now we are limping closer to another extinction, but this time with a subtle finale. We're fruitful, we have multiplied. Turns out that that's been suicide. We're much too late to recognize our folly. When the whimper will arrive, there's no way of knowing. For anyone still alive, it'll be the cue for going. With one collective gasp, the last of us will pass, extinguished by the big whimper. Now there will come a moment when the birds will disappear. We'll listen, but the woods will be so still. So wave a last goodbye, Mother Earth, and heave a sigh, and start from scratch to patiently rebuild. Oh, when the whimper will arrive, there's just no way of knowing. Anybody still alive, it'll be the cue for going. With one collective gasp, the last of us will pass, extinguished by the big whimper. Extinguished by the big whimper. Extinguished by the big whimper. I don't know. Can I lie down on your couch, Doctor? I don't know. No idea. And in that spirit, let's keep going with a little angst here. So many ways to be angsty these days, and that's what this song is all about, called Uneasy. Uneasy isn't easy. Uneasy takes its toll. Uneasy shakes your confidence. It nibbles at your soul. Uneasy sneaks up slowly. It's different from a loud and sudden fright. Uneasy gradually wears you down in the middle of the night. There are way too many questions, answers far too few. Then there's always something that crops up and it's brand new. You are thrown off balance, like you're tossing on a dark and stormy sea. Uneasy sounds discordant when what you need is four-part harmony. Get through today, brace for tomorrow. Get all the joy that you can beg, steal or borrow. Uneasy love's company. You are not alone, not alone. In a topsy-turvy time like this, it's fair to want some rest. We're all a little jumpy. We're rarely at our best. We're searching for some calming words. Instead, we get an eerie pantomime. Uneasy gradually wears us down, a millimeter at a time. Get through today, brace for tomorrow, and let's savor all the joy that we can beg, steal or borrow. Uneasy love's company. We are not alone, we're not alone. It rankles and unsettles, it disturbs our sleep at night. Uneasy sneaks up slowly, it's not a loud or sudden fright. Uneasy shakes your confidence, nibbles at your soul, nibbles at your soul. And uneasy is not ever likely to make the wounded whole. Uneasy is not easy. Uneasy takes its toll. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, David pots to pray, slowly approaching the stage. You sit there. I'll get it. I feel between the cable moat and the bright lights, the less people move around up here, probably the better. Scoot forward a little bit.
Hello?
Hello.
All right. That would help. Hello. I'm going to start with a sentimental song. Most of my songs are fairly sentimental. This one, I had one on my first CD. I have 3 CDs out on Spotify and things. The first one, it was a father and a daughter whose wife left them, which is called Not Like You. And then in the next CD, I came up with Just Like You, and it's her mother died, but she's just like her mother was. So that's what I see a patch of red in the sun-beached corn. catching rays of light on this Iowa morn. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. She has your auburn hair, she has your eyes earth brown. She has your devil-may care and your skeptical frown. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. Just like you. She runs across the field and she calls to me. Do you see that hawk, Daddy? Oh, do you see? The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. A photo of you sits by my chair. Your eyes are so bright and your skin is so fair. I don't need that photo to picture you. I see you every day. She's you through and through. She climbs up in my lap and looks me eye to eye. She says that hawk is Mama, Daddy. That's Mama in the sky. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. Just like you. Your mama's in the sky, dear. Mama's always near. I smile and kiss her cheek and kiss a salty tear. The air is sweet and the sky deep blue, and I see a young girl that looks like you. Just like you. Just like you. Just like you. Thank you. All right, I'll do one other one here. This is, oh, wait, did I not bring it? Oh, yeah.
I thought you said that one was sentimental.
It is, yeah. No, I guess I didn't bring the one I got, but I'll do this one. This is another sentimentally one. There's a favorite place for me in your arms, something magic in your touch, in your arms. I whisper in your ear, I'll always love you, dear. Everything's so clear in your arms. You often show up all at once in my dreams. Every night we're holding hands in my dreams, flying through the air, the moonlight in your hair. There's none that can compare in my dreams. What is it about you makes me crazy? I swear you're somehow messing with my brain. What is it about you makes me hazy? Is it the shot of love going straight into my vein? There's a place for us to walk in the woods. There is magic all around in the woods. The rustling of the leaves, the stirring of the trees, the buzzing of the bees in the woods. When you're not with me, you're still in my mind. Never gone for very long in my mind. My favorite memories, my constant reveries, you're always there with me in my mind. Thank you. Good to go?
Gabe coming up here. Gabe, are you a sitter or a stander?
Sitter or stand?
Sit. Might as well keep it up there.
Okay.
Better.
You've got options.
Good.
Just because it's there doesn't mean you've got to use your back.
Options are always nice. Oh, that's coming through very. All right. It's really great to be here. I did more than stumble. I grew up here. I live in Asheville, North Carolina now. Play with a couple different bands down there, around that way. But when I heard about this open mic, I figured I'd check it out, so I'm excited to be here. My first song is Anything But Sentimental, and basically the message is for an unnamed person, a person who shall remain unnamed. The objective is for them to hit the bricks, which hopefully they have by now. Nothing good ever happens in this sad city since the day you told me I had to go. I tried to do the right thing, but that just made it worse. And you lost my trust, I hope you know. If I should ever walk right past you, I'll turn my head and look the other way. I couldn't care less if you said you're sorry, and I'll wake up some morning bright and be okay. I came in and kissed your rear every single morning. You thought I was dumber than a rock. I'm sure you know this now, but you lost your angel. That's yours truly. That autumn day you made me walk. If I should ever walk right past you, I'll turn my head and look the other way. I couldn't care less if you said you're sorry, and I'll wake up some morning bright and be okay. I haven't missed a thing about you since we parted ways, but I still have a lot of pain. But I know without you here, my whole world is sunshine, and if I saw you again, it would turn to rain. If I should ever walk right past you, I'll turn my head and look the other way. I couldn't care less if you said you're sorry, and I'll wake up some morning bright and be okay. And I'll wake up some morning bright and be okay. Thank you. All right, I'll move it right along here. My other song for this evening is dedicated to all the environmentalists out there. Okay, not a huge response, and that's okay. I debuted this song about a month ago in Asheville at a venue called Highland Brewing, me and a couple of friends, and there was no response whatsoever there, so I'm fairly accustomed to it at this point. But as I said, this one's dedicated to all the environmentalists out there. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. All right. There's a story that is told in the bark of the pine, and it can never be lost to the passage of time. She stands tall, proud, and silent as she overlooks the earth, and no person was around to witness her birth. Her roots run deeper than the West Virginia mines. Her branches are stronger than 100 woven vines. There's nothing quite like the sight of a northwestern pine. 100 years have passed, but she's aged like fine wine. snow and ice in winter that melts away in spring. Her branches are inhabited by many a living thing. The big men with their saws and axes haven't found her yet, but if they did, they'd cut her down and leave without regret. Her roots run deeper than the West Virginia mines. Her branches are stronger than 100 woven vines. There's nothing quite like the sight of a northwestern pine. 100 years have passed, but she's aged like fine wine. And it takes more than our concern. Protecting trees and forests is something we must learn. Her roots run deeper than the West Virginia mines. Her branches are stronger than 100 woven vines. There's nothing quite like the sight of a northwestern pine. 100 years have passed, but she's aged like fine wine. Oh yeah, like fine wine. Northwestern pine. Thank you. Either one. Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
How long are you in town for?
Week, 3 more days.
We'll never see you again. Play the Orange Field. Don't they webcast their thing?
Today? Yeah.
Well, they did last time I was down.
All the bands I've been like tour, in other cities. So like 110.
Dave and Val and Dave. Wait, no. What, you borrowed his pick?
What?
The featured artist is Dan Hovey, and he's lurking now. He's in full lurk mode. He's been peering around the corners. That's for you.
Where does it say mono? I can't see shit.
Well, between the powers combined.
We have 4 eyes over here. You guys can't see anything. This is troubling.
I got this for you. Should I call you Val? Should I call you Acacia?
Acacia Grace.
Acacia Grace.
Acacia Grace.
Oh. Dave Godby was a regular at my open mics up in Baltimore, and I've missed him intensely. I don't want to make it weird, but but now he can leave.
What happened?
Okay.
He's in the center DI.
Oh.
Might as well smash your guitar like Pete Townsend. Just kidding.
Oh,
Oh my God.
so yeah, it got turned up as I moved it. Is that better?
He doesn't have an amp up here.
Okay.
Okay, well, how are we doing now?
It should be okay, I hope.
Is it?
He expresses that he hopes it will be okay.
Because I can sing a cappella.
I'm going to beatbox for Get Out of the Way.
Yeah, yes. My name is, okay, I'm shorter than this.
Acacia Grace.
Acacia Grace.
Oh, yeah. And that's Dave Godby over
It's my
there.
first time here. I am a recording artist, so follow me on Spotify, Acacia Grace, Instagram, Acacia Grace Music. I usually sing neo-soul and jazz and R&B, but our styles are mixing, so he does a little pop, so we're going to call it R-bop, okay? My first song is called I'm Not Meant to Break. You know, trials, tribulations, y'all can relate, so, okay. Happy Valentine's Day! That's right, much love, so. I've been bruised and I've been broken, oh yeah. And sometimes it feels like the last word is spoken and all is hopeless. Without a doubt, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. At the end of the day, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. Moving through trials and tribulations make me much stronger, stronger. And I'll keep on moving until I find my happily ever after. Oh, ever after. Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. At the end of the day, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. I will succeed and I will prosper. I will prosper. And for all the love I receive, it will be my shelter. My fears I surrender. Without a doubt, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. At the end of the day, I gotta do what it takes. I'm not meant to break. I'm more than meets the eye. Oh, I'm more than meets the eye.
Shout out to Lacey, who I hear is out there watching.
What happened?
Lacey,
Oh.
just wanted to shout out.
My next song is a cover by Jill Scott, Long Walk, since it's Valentine's Day. And, you know, we'll be singing about the man I wish I was having a long walk with, but not really. So, again, what do I call it? R&B bop? R-bop, yeah, R-bop version. you're here. I'm pleased, I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Come on and roll with me. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, and check out the situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Zoom and 118. Your background, it ain't squeaky clean. Sometimes we all gotta swim upstream. You ain't no saint, we all a sinner. Won't you put your good foot down and make your soul a winner? I respect, and you're so fat, and you're all that plus supreme, and you're humble, man. I'm your feeling. I can feel everything, everything. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, and check out the situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Revelations 3:17, or maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday, or maybe we can roll a tree and feel the breeze, or maybe listen to a symphony. Or maybe we can take a cruise and listen to the blues, or maybe eat some passion fruit, or maybe cry to the blues, or maybe we could just be silent. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, and check out the situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Psalms in entirety. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, and check out the situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about Psalms in entirety. Or maybe we could see a movie, or maybe we could see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we can roll a tree and feel the breeze, or listen to a symphony. Or maybe we can take a cruise and listen to the blues. Or maybe it's passion fruit, or maybe cry to the blues. Or just be silent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keisha Grace, thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, this Dave. I forgot. This Dave. All right.
Can I unplug? Unplug?
Oh, Susan Rowe is a sitter.
We're all born sitters, Rob.
See, slow. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm just kidding. I'm just you.
Take my water.
Yeah, I'm going to take the water chair.
It's okay, baby.
Because my objective is to eventually put all the chairs on the stage.
Yeah,
Is that for me?
That's for you.
that's the new musical chairs. Right?
Well, it's the way I amuse myself, is making everyone else's environment hostile. Not really. Better than that. I respect that.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear her? Oh. Man, Dave Godby, thanks so much for bringing Acacia Grace down here. I mean, did you bring him? Was I?
Yeah, I did.
Well, no, thank you for bringing him, because I haven't seen him in a long time. We did a lot of the virtual stuff over the last couple of years, but it's been a long time since I saw. my old friend David Godby. But that's enough about that. We're going to have Susan Rowe, and then we're going to have our featured artist, Dan Hovey's been lurking. And actually, I'm a little concerned because he's still wearing his sunglasses from his previous gig, and I think he's gotten lost in several of the rooms. He's just almost into the wall there. Okay, but I think it'll be okay. I'll track him down before. Oh gosh, he's going the wrong way again. No. Okay, I'm going to stop abusing him. Abuse Susan Rowe instead. Susan, one of my favorite writers. It is exquisite to have you here, and like every week. And we just talked about having you as a feature in May, which will be making up for the feature that was canceled via a little thing you might have heard called COVID, freaking 3 years ago. That's nuts.
And now it's over.
But
Well,
so we'll get more than 2 songs in the future. But for right now, enjoy your 2 songs. Please welcome.
thanks, Rob. So first of all, I have to set straight something. I made a mistake last week. When I'm usually coming up here and you're getting your guitar plugged in, I'm thinking about nothing but plugging the guitar in and getting the vocal right. And last week, Rob said something. He said, Susan described my guitar playing in a really great way, and he couldn't remember what it was. But I heard none of that. So I want to fix that and say that what I said about Rob's guitar playing is that it's transcendent, and I mean that sincerely. And what's interesting about the word transcendent is usually comes from other things, and it's like he plays with panache, he plays with confidence, so that as a musician, when somebody's confident, you don't have to think about what about, oh my God, I'm going to mess up, like you will with me. But you just relax and get into it. And Rob's that kind of player, So when he says that he likes my stuff, it's very, very rewarding. So, all right. So coming down from good news, let's see. It's Valentine's Day, and not always the best day for everyone. This is a song that I just finished recently. In fact, I got the idea when my friend Erin back there, a great songwriter, we were goofing off and trading ideas, and she said, oh, I told you this, so I could tell you that. And I was like, oh, that could be a song. And then, but what I've also learned that, songs have a way of changing their mind, and so the song said, well, maybe not. So it turned into a very factual song about a relationship I had for most of my life. It is called Strawberry Moon. It was a strawberry moon that gave me this tune and said, put all the pieces together. And the violins played like back in the day, way back when we were forever. In your flower print dress, with the call of distress, it was an easy road then just to love you. No questions were asked about the future on those hot sweat-kissed August nights. And if I close my eyes, it all seems just like yesterday. Summer so sweet and the air so clean. I look for the moment and the courage to tell you that all of this time you were my dream. With my murmuring heart and my stuttering start, it took so long for me just to find you. In the house by the road where the college kids drove, always too fast for the curve. In your cowgirl boots, all covered with mud, and your pony named Susie all saddled. I followed you around, convincing myself that this was the life that I wished. You and your roses and me in deep water, helping each other, just living our lives. But I moved too fast and you moved too slowly. Do you know I still love you after all of this time? Now with the years pushed aside, I got nowhere to hide, nowhere I really can run to. And in the dawn's early light, when I'm looking at my life, I still can't believe you're not here beside me. It's a world of regret, but the last time I checked, the past is still just a bridge going nowhere. But the flame that jumped up between us, it flickers now, even still. So tell me again, we can be whoever we want to be. Tell me again, we still got plenty of steam. Most of our trouble was all smoke and mirrors. To tell you the truth, sometimes it all just feels like a dream. There were spider webs in the forest, dogs sang in the chorus, ran circles around us, circles around our love. Spider webs in the forest, dogs sang in the chorus, ran circles around us, circles around our love. Circles around our love. Thank you. So, this is a song I've only done maybe sang in front of people maybe a couple times. It's a good song for Valentine's Day because I know this is going to be a shock, but love doesn't always work out. Yeah, you know. So I used to play this in open tuning, which was one of the reasons why I didn't play it out much, because you got to tune the guitar in front of people, and that requires therapy. So I switched it. I think it works here in this regular tuning with just a cut capo, and it's called Cinderella Sometimes. Once upon a time, I fell apart, and every song was a song to my broken heart. But I had a dream that everything will be just fine. I heard my mother singing in the deep dark night. She was singing, I know your time is coming round again. Your song is in the air, and I know God is listening. So I'm here with my face pressed against the window, standing with one slipper in the rain. So scared I'm not enough without someone to call love. But I know everybody's Cinderella sometimes. All of my life I tried to force things my own way. I picked apart everything that love has tried to say. I've wasted more than time. I've almost lost my heart. But I have come back singing from the deep, deep dark. Singing, I know my time is coming round again. A song here in the air, and you and God both listening. And so I'm here with my face pressed against the window, standing with one slipper in the rain. So scared I'm not enough without someone to call up. But I know everybody's Cinderella sometimes. I don't think I will ever understand how I let so many good things slip right through my hands. I wish that she'd come back to me and stay. But wanting something so much seems to just push it further and further away. What a world, what a world. The stories we could tell. We've had our hopes, but all our hopes, they're tied to someone else. What's done is done. The past forever gone. Come with me, we'll leave it all. We'll walk each other home. 'Cause I know your time is coming round again. You'll always have my love. I bet right now God is listening. And sees you here with your face pressed against the window, standing with one slipper in the rain. So scared you're not enough without someone to call love. Don't you know everybody's Cinderella sometimes? Thinking maybe we're enough, don't need no one to call love. 'Cause we know everybody's Cinderella. Ask any princess and she'll tell you that everybody's Cinderella sometimes. What a world, what a world. Thank you, guys.
Susan Rowe, everyone. We've got our featured artist coming up next. Dan Hovey is someone I've seen with, his Nighthawks. I've seen him with bands. That's all fine and good. And he's an amazing, spectacular player. But we were talking about, being in a band for a long time and how crazy scary it can be, even for those of us who've been doing this for a little while, to play solo. So I'm kind of flattered that you'll come out and do this little open mic like this. Oh, sure. Naked, as it were.
Well, I do have a fondness for Takoma Park in general.
Oh my, it's like they're not paying attention. It's like he has a fondness for Takoma Park in general. There you go.
I'm not going for any cheap rounds of applause.
That was a cheap round of applause.
There was, I'm sorry. It happens. I don't believe there are any of those around here.
Yeah. I've got tequila in my car. This is free DI.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Where's the camera? I want to wave to Chris.
So this is not hot, I assume.
Here, right here.
Hey, Dave. Can I grab, now that we just had that conversation about not unplugging the DIs, I want to grab the 1/4 inch from the piano. Can you mute that?
This one would be for the guitar that doesn't need a preamp, is that right?
Yes, please.
I love the old films of John Fahey. They'd introduce him. He'd walk on stage with 2 acoustic guitars and put them down on the floor because they didn't have guitar stands. That was probably polished off in the dressing room. Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to get mine out of the way? You can have this stand.
Sure.
Although this is a weird
Well,
stand.
this is so low. These are going to sit on the cable. It should be up high enough.
Now, my objective with most of the featured artists is to show you how a professional deals with cable tangles. You can see how Dave and I do up here, It's sort of like spaghetti, the cable moat, etc. So notice how he brought that around. That was beautiful. That was really nice. Okay, that's it's sort of like it's a gentle curve, almost a voluptuousness to it. It's beautiful.
Well, this is off to a sexy start. What else do I have? Well,
I have no idea. His guitar, this guitar, is plugged into the center DI. But the Weizen, backwards, sorry. The Weissenborn is plugged into the center DI, and this guitar is plugged into the 57 channel.
What is that guitar?
This one here? This is an Alienware 3060 gaming guitar. They were made briefly in Alabama.
what?
The processing power is out of this world. I've never heard of it at all. I have to keep it cool.
This guy's too fast.
What the hell is it? I don't know.
It's a Collings.
I can remember mistaken for Gibson.
It's Collings' version of a J45, if you ask me. Although it is rosewood sides and back, and a J45 is mahogany sides and back. But that's already on. We'll start here. I seem to be up and running.
Now that Dave is running the open mic sound, I don't get to claim this one, so.
I'm sorry about that.
Dan Hovey.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to start with a John Fahey thing. Takoma Park resident, graduate of Northwestern High School, where I occasionally attended. And this is called How Green Was My Valley. Thank you. I understand the thrust of this is usually original music, and I'm going to do some, but I'm also going to first play a Merle Travis tune. This is Dark as a Dungeon. Oh, listen here, fellas, so young and so fine, and seek not your fortune down in the mine. It'll form as a habit and seep in your soul until the stream of your blood runs black as the coal. Where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as a dew, where the danger is double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, where it's dark as a dungeon down in the mines. There is many a man I have known in my day who lived just to labor his whole life away, like a fiend with his dope or a drunkard his wine, are men who have lust for the lure of the mind. Where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where the danger is double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, where it's dark as a dungeon down in the mines. Well, I hope when I die and the ages shall roll, my body will blacken and turn into coal, and I'll look from the door of my heavenly home and pity the miner digging my bones. Where it's dark as a dungeon, damp as the dew, where the danger is double and the pleasures are few, where the rain never falls and the sun never shines, where it's dark as a dungeon down in the mines. So I'm going to play. I got a instrumental that I wrote on the Weisenborn, and I'm going to play that now. This one's called "Pull Up, Then Pull Down." This is from a sign that I saw in a truck stop. You may have seen it before. Anyway. Thank you.
While he's swapping instruments there, I want to say a special thank you to Dave Eisner, who makes this possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Who built us this little room and who invites his illustrious guitar playing friends out to feature artists every once in a while. If you, what? I don't. Do you have something else that you want to say in there?
Dan has what, 3 songs on the new Nighthawks album?
Yes. I think it's 3. Actually, and co-wrote 1 or 2 more. Although there is another Nighthawks record that's come out since, that more of a blues record and doesn't have any new songs on it. But yeah, I was. You got to campaign to get songs onto a record. It takes a lot of pushing.
Also, you basically, Paul Bell retired and you kind of took his place, right?
Yeah.
And you've added more songwriting and more harmonies, along with Mark's Stutzel on drums.
Yes.
The band has, again, evolved a bit.
It's it's a lot of it is not really straight blues, which is okay. Most of it, if it's not blues, it's usually rock and roll, which is good with me. Here's a tune I wrote. This is about my driving skills or lack thereof. You know those bumper stickers that say, "How's my driving?" and there's a phone number? I'm getting one that says, "Why am I driving? Why am I driving?" Anyway, it's not my favorite thing to do, but I don't do much driving no more these days. Can't see the white lines through the haze, but that don't change the way I feel inside. I don't do much driving, but I'll give you a ride. My old John Deere is covered in rust. My Eldorado has bit the dust, but my love for you is truer than true. I don't do much driving, but I'd love to drive you. My old John Deere is covered in rust. My Eldorado has bit the dust, but my love for you is truer than true. I don't do much driving, but I'd love to drive you. I don't do much driving, but I'd love to drive you home. Thank you, thank you. That's a little bit of a naughty song. My mother doesn't understand it, I don't think. What's our time looking like? Keep going, okay.
Dave Eisner is going rogue.
All right, all right. Quite a number of years ago, I was in a band. I lived in New York, and I had a band called the Haunted Lobsters, and we did this song. If I find it hard to lift my head, and my walking shoes lungs are filled with lead. And if I can't find a smile, don't ask me why. I've no reply. If my coffee doesn't taste as sweet, or my conversation skips a beat, and if I'd rather lie, don't ask me why. I've no reply. Don't ask me why I feel this way. Something's got me in its sway, and I've learned to live with a little more pain in my heart. Like a fighter with his wind knocked out, or a preacher when he starts to doubt. If I don't stand and shout, don't ask me why. I've no reply. When the old song doesn't take me back, and the knots I tied have all gone slack, if I'm giving nothing back, don't ask me why. I've no reply. Don't ask me why I feel this way. Something's got me in its way, and I've learned to live with a little more pain in my heart. Back when the knots I tied have all gone slack. If I'm giving nothing back, don't ask me why. I've no reply. Don't ask me why I feel this way. Something's got me in its way, and I've learned to live with a little more pain. I learned to live with a little more pain in my heart. Thank you. Some of you might have noticed I stole a Beatles ending and stuck it on there. But I can. That would be just the number of songs I thought I would do, which is good. This one's going to take a little retuning, which I do agree it takes therapy to do it in front of people. I don't remember where I put my tuner. I'm going to do this by ear. It's fortunate that this is a blues song, and if you're not entirely in tune, it might just sound like more guys. All right, this is my song called The Cheap Stuff. tuned when I bought it. Everybody says that, right? Well, just give me the cheap stuff, 'cause times are tight. Give me the cheap stuff, it'll be alright. Looks like it's gonna stay this way a while. So hand over that bottle and don't even crack a smile. Just give me the cheap stuff, I don't care tonight. Give me the cheap stuff, I gotta get right. Looks like I'm gonna have to get used to it. Things don't get better, I'm gonna have to quit. Don't make me quit now, baby. I'm all alone now and feeling strange. I'm drinking the cheap stuff, but things will change. Maybe tomorrow I won't be by myself. When I'm feeling lucky, I'll buy your whole top shelf. Thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure playing for you.
Give us just a sec to get all of his guitars off the stage.
And all the little fussy things.
All the little fussy things. He brings all these little tidbits and also gimmicks and gadgets and devices.
Like wah-wah pedal.
You had a wah-wah pedal?
You didn't hear the big wah-wah solo?
We got Ethan Mendick coming up next. Give us just a sec to get things turned. We got Jules planned in and out the night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think it's a slightly short night, but I think there's worse things. I think everyone I talked to tonight walked in and they're like, "How are you?" "I'm a little tired." Dave, you were a little tired, weren't you? Yeah, a little bit. And no one even stayed up late to deserve this fatigue, I don't think. Except Jules. Jules stayed up late, yeah. Please do not trade cats while you're here.
Not trade cats?
Yeah, it's
Does that
a new
happen?
open mic rule. Well, I think it's happening right now. I think they're trying to foist one another's cats off of one another. It's kind of weird. Dan, how can we give you money? He's gesturing to his pants right now.
No, I'm thinking. I don't have a very good technological answer. I had an enormous computer problem last week. I lost all my passwords. And now I'm in the process of restoring or recreating all my passwords. So I don't know what my Venmo thing is anymore. Tip jars work best.
He's going to need cash.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, Dave, you figured it out. Okay, good.
Don't lose all your passwords. It's really stupid.
One last word of wisdom. Now that's a blues song right there. Ay, ay, ay. A mod, yeah.
The follow-up, you didn't back up?
Ethan, are you sitting or standing tonight? You're gonna sit? Okay, cool. Oh, he's got it. Give him a sec to.
Sorry, sir.
I think we're good. Okay, cool. We all feel weird. It is sort of like the bread and butter of the music.
It's called the modern age.
Yep, there it is.
That too.
Let's see what this plug is.
The left one.
Weisenborn.
Oh, cool.
Actually, it's a gold tone reproduction.
I thought that was one weirds or something.
So I had the tune for a second ago, Under the Bridge, stuck in my head for some reason. Wait, did I plug in the wrong one? Did I plug in the wrong one?
Dave, I'm going to swap this cable. This is going to mute the center DI, please.
Sometimes I feel shit.
So he's going back to center DI or?
It was just, he grabbed the wrong cable, but it's fine. Center DI.
Wait, did I take the wrong one?
No.
I wrote this one like 2019, 2018. Times like these I need a break. Quitting my job, start a new life. Working other jobs to make ends meet. Food on the table with something to eat. Working 9 to 5, just trying to stay alive. Doing the raid just to pass the time, halfway between my another day in my life, just trying to get it right. Wanna forget about my bills, go far away beyond some hills. May I find myself a thrill. Working 9 to 5, just trying to stay alive. On the raiders to pass pass the time halfway between my mind. I'm on the grind. I'm on the grind. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Thanks. Thank you. Wow, that was weird. This thing was just so ironic, isn't it? Okay. Don't need to keep up with this one. Anyway, this is another original tune I wrote back in, 2021, something like that. No. Well, I may have wrote it at the end of that period, but not, well. This one's called I Don't Ever Want to Hear From You Again, You Cause Me Nothing But Pain. It's about an ill-fated relationship who, just won't leave you alone. I will say I'm a good man. I will say that I'm alright. Don't mess with me, I will scream. It's time for me to go my own way. Don't bother calling me again. I don't ever want to hear from you again. You cause me nothing but pain. I need you out of my life. I'm asking you to leave me alone. You never treated me good. I'll throw you out. Leave me alone. You don't deserve me. Don't bother calling me again, yeah. I don't ever want to hear from you again. You cause me nothing but pain. I need you out of my life. I don't ever ever want to hear from you again. You cause me nothing but pain. Don't bother calling me again.
Am I supposed to unplug now? Thank you.
It's weird because the energy is so like sort of morose, and you're not gonna help.
No, it's great. It's perfect.
It's just
I'm playing love songs.
what?
Love isn't always fun.
Okay, just as long as it's not fun love.
Usually
songs.
not, actually.
Jules Bland here for your Valentine's Day
Massacre.
enjoyment.
But love always works out, right?
All the time. And the Senate shouldn't be abolished because it's what we've had the whole time and it's fine. It's working great. Everything's fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
I've had ill-fated relationships. The last song I played was about an ill-fated relationship, like about a stalker.
Ill-fated relationship does not equal stalking.
No, but the person who I was in an ill-fated relationship
Here's
was
the broad
a
ground.
stalker. My bitchy ex.
Like Mjolnir. Ha ha ha.
What do you say?
Like Mjolnir. Mjolnir?
The hammer.
Oh.
The hammer.
Where's that from?
From Norse mythology.
Oh, cool.
Well, I don't think it was a bitchy ex in Norse mythology.
You know, in the fourth Thor movie, spoiler alert, it's not very good. In the fourth Thor movie, the Mjolnir kind of is a bitchy ex.
That's what I thought you were referring to.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just because I reached my hand out, and then my axe came. Okay, Stormbreaker. So that's the axe that Thor uses. All right. This is for Chris Eric. This is just for Chris. Hi, Chris.
That's a Thor subject.
All right. We love to see it, folks. Ooh, that is nice. Maybe not that so much. Yeah, it blew up. His sister crushed it. Then he got one. Then he got an axe. Then he went back in time and got a hammer. Okay. Then his ex-girlfriend. Okay. Jane. Yep. She took the. She did. And then she could throw it, and the shards would go around. It was badass.
The feeling of having lost all control of the evening, but it is the last artist of the night. Please welcome. Now, please welcome Jules Bland.
Whoa! All right. Rob threatened to play with me, but no, it's fine. It's fine. But like, just future reference. If you have that, I'm open. We're gonna do stuff. I'm doing a bunch of team ups. I'm teaming up with Susan. We're gonna scam you, Rob. You won't even see it coming. Except for right now when I'm saying. Okay.
the man I used to be lately. See, you met me at an interesting time. If my past was any sign of your future, you should be warned before I let you inside. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find. But baby, I don't trust myself with loving you and you and you and you. And I will beg my way into your garden. Then I'll break my way out when it rains, just to get back to the place where I started, so I can want you back all over again. I don't really understand. Hold on to whatever you find, baby. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find. Oh, oh, baby, I don't trust myself with loving you. Who do you love? Girl, I see through your love. Oh, do you love me or the thought of me? Me or the thought of me? You me or the thought of me? Hold on to whatever you find. Hold on to whatever will get you through. Hold on to whatever you find. Baby, I don't trust myself with loving you. I don't trust myself with loving you. No, I don't trust myself with loving you.
Something like that. Don't ask who the song's by, you'll just be disappointed. I didn't write it. I mean, yeah, I wrote that. Don't look it up. All right. I'm going over there now. Oh! There's something new. Oh, me, oh, my. New to some. Not to these old folks, these old bones here. What, you don't like that ringing? You don't like that ringing endorsement?
Isolated power supply.
I know, that's money, though. That's more money. It's not
just you. This time.
All right, been moving my songs to keyboard, piano, whatever you want to call it.
Is that because you like carrying a piano more than you like carrying a guitar?
It's so great. And it's really hard to find left-handed keyboards, but I've lucked out so far. Right, it's really nice that like there's an ambidextrous one here because, you know, most of them are so, oh God, it's right supremacy, am I right? What do I mean by that? Abolish the Senate. Okay, that one's for you, Dave. Anyway, I've been moving songs to the keyboard. This is one of those words I write. What are the words? Quick, someone just yell words at me. Right. Thank you. That's it. I am divided, severed and shamed. I can't keep quiet. Some shelter, somewhere to keep safe. 'Cause you blew through town, you burned it all down and you washed it away. You burned through hearts like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. Slumbering soundly, grinding my teeth. I was lost when you found me, just learning to breathe. I was so blind, too stubborn to see. One bite out of you is too much to chew, but you tasted so sweet. You burn through hearts like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. So I don't get my hopes up,
fall. Study my half cup, consider it all. One day I might find it, but the order is tall. For courage to trust ain't something you just buy in a mall.
Amazon.com.
And you burn through hearts just like cigarettes, held to your flame till there's nothing left. Remains of days are fading away, and I'm stuck chasing sunsets. Ooh. I'm chasing sunsets.
Hooray. It's great. See, it's a love song. It's great. Get your heart broken, kids. Makes for good content. And that's what the world's all about, right? Content.
I'm actually going to play
Hell yeah.
songs. I love. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see it.
Jules, you wrote that last one, right? I did. Yeah. Now you heard what I said, but you've already rejected me, so it's fine.
Play with me for the second one.
Okay. So then.
Yeah. Now it's awkward.
Okay.
Yeah. David, could you mute the piano? And Jules, could you hand me the cable from the piano? From the piano. Thank you, sir.
You hosted an open mic. There's 2 open mics.
What?
Open mics.
3? And do they all start with L?
They do.
Madness. El Golfo on Wednesday.
Thursday, but if
Damn
you
it.
go up to that one, it's fine because I'm right across the parking lot at El Gavilan. Which days? Thursday, Wednesday. El Golfo is the bigger one.
So my guitar's in the piano DI because Jules is still in the center. Did I come up here with an idea what I was going to play? No. That sucks. Oh. I think I play that here. Worried man with a worried mind. Ain't nothing in front of me, ain't nothing behind. There's a woman in my lap. She's drinking champagne. Got white skin and assassin's eyes. I'm looking up into the sapphire skies. I'm well dressed, waiting on the last train. I'm up on the gallows with my head in the noose. Any second now I know, oh hell will break loose. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. The city ain't doing me no good, I'm in the wrong town. I should have been in Hollywood. Just for a second there I thought I saw something move. Gonna drink, dance, and listen to the jitterbug rag. Ain't no shortcut, man, I'm gonna dress and drag. Only a fool thinks I got something to prove. A lot of water under the bridge, a lot of other shit too. Don't stand up, gentlemen, I'm only passing through. Well, people are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked inside, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Walking 40 miles a bad, bad road, but the Bible is right, the world's set to explode. I'm trying to get as far away from myself as I can. Some things are too hot to touch. Well, the human mind can only stand so much. You can't win with a losing hand. There's definitely some words here that go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. Dave. There's also another verse. Oh shit, I'm so screwed. What? Jane took Thor's hammer, was really, really cool. It was a cold hard night. I was really just a fool. I was so sad to see it all go down like that. Norse mythology is one of those things that finds its way into most of the finest things, I say. Make a film about all of that. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. People are crazy and times are strange. I'm locked in tight, I'm out of range. I used to care, but things have changed. I realize I haven't played that in a long time. Thanks for the request, though. All right, Jules, you want to try this? This is an E minor song. I got nothing. He doesn't have me, he's got Bob Dylan. So you go battle Mr. Zimmerman and deal with that. So, I love left-handers. I am one myself. And I like the fact that we all have this problem, right? We've got to figure out how to play other people's instruments. And I've decided to go the route. You just play right-handed. And good luck, Rob. That's correct. You buy fancy instruments, right? Yeah. Well, tomorrow night, I am so happy. You want another chair? No, okay. So happy to have another left-hander joining me in my lair, named Matt Nakoa. Matt Nakoa is possibly, like Jules is right up there, possibly one of the best male vocalists on the East Coast. He is a stunning performer, and he is a piano player that is just stunning. He plays left-handed piano as well, and he plays left-handed guitar, but he plays just a regular guitar flipped over, and Albert King style. And I'm so flattered that he's joining us in our Live from the Lair series tomorrow night, and he is just phenomenal. And our forces combined, like getting to jam with him, patwang. Put the cellist in the middle. It would be nicely symmetrical. No, I think Heather's going to be in the middle. This is a COVID love song. And I think it's going to be the last song of the night, so good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Thank you. We do this every Tuesday night, and it's a fantabulous night. Even on small nights like this, I think it's just so exquisitely not too hot, but nicely warm. I like it. isolated power supply, man. I dreamt I'd wed a cellist, smart and lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. We'd meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Are we crazy out of tune with each other? It's probably my fault, because I let someone use my guitar, and yeah, it's special flat. That's just fine. Yeah, you jam with that. Yo.
Oh, Golfo.
No. Tune faster, Rob. No problem. Right, I just met my wife there. Okay. We'd run off on the royalties. We'd run off with the nouveau rich, but ain't life a bitch? I still penny pinch. I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily, but deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady all winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons don't mean anything. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one left to harm. Dreamt there was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, cause any travel seemed exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady all winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle back again. I got nothing in my pocket and nothing up my sleeve. You forget all those names when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless. Jules Bland on left-handed guitar. I dreamt I'd left the city, but everyone was starving, Pharaoh. They'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, lawless, yeah. Steady all winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean not a thing, yeah. Steady on, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. That'll work. Yeah, yes. Thank you so much for coming out, and please have a safe drive home. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next Tuesday. Next Tuesday with Elena Lacayo as our featured artist. I was all ready to like, wow, 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 wow. But then I thought, nope, I'm not taking that liberty.
It would have been interesting.
It would have been interesting.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks. I guess that could be a thing.
I'd like it. We've threatened it before, and we've done it. What? Is this our second time?
Second time, yep.
It could be worse. Worst case scenario, we have to plan together.